Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan. I'm a spiritual guide, a healer, and a medium. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the May 26th super blood moon in Sagittarius / total lunar eclipse. We have a lot to cover, so let's get started. We will be officially beginning eclipse season on May 26th. And not only is it a total lunar eclipse, it is going to be the biggest supermoon of the year. This supermoon is going to be the closest as far as when it is the full moon. It's going to appear 14% bigger. It's going to be 30% brighter. And as far as your manifestation, as far as really beginning to propel on your spiritual journey, this is going to help you in so many different ways. You will not recognize yourself in 6 months from now because of all the transformation that are going to happen from within and in your reality. But what's important is to not resist what is going to be coming up, because it's not always going to seem the most positive thing as far as certain ways that the universe is going to be pulling you towards a certain direction. But understand this, that all the past year, all the work that you've done, all the inner healing you've done, how you've been able to peel back the layers, discover yourself and begin to discover what is it that you're passionate about. You're going to be noticing, you're going to be seeing the signs and synchronicities needed in order for you to attract those experiences, those individuals, those situations to help you to continue on your spiritual journey. The first thing you should know about the supermoon and total eclipse is there's going to be a nudge happening from the cosmos. Something is going to happen within the next month or two in your life that's going to take you out of your comfort zone. That's going to really bring forth two very different decisions as far as outlooks, as far as directions that you should be heading down. And what's important is to remember what you've been wanting to manifest, to remember how is it that you've been wanting your life to change. And now you're being called to take action. Now you're being called to trust your intuition moving forward. So when that decision comes up, when this situation is going to come up, choose love over rational thinking. Really tap into your heart space. If you have to, close your eyes and meditate on the two decisions that you're able to make and follow the one that makes you feel good. Trust that loving energy that you're feeling inside, because as far as this journey, the more you're able to start stepping out of your comfort zone, the more you're able to begin to experience new things, the faster your manifestations are going to come forth, the faster you're going to be attracting your soul tribe, the faster you're going to be discovering how is it that you're meant to serve, what is your higher purpose. And it's really time to let the most authentic version of yourself out and stop holding yourself back. You're good enough, you're worthy enough, you have enough understanding to take the next step. It's going to be different. I'm telling you, you're going to be stepping way out of your comfort zone. But you most likely have been earning a certain level of excitement, a certain level as far as changes compared to what you've gone through the past year, especially with all the lockdowns and restrictions that we've had. You now want to free your soul. Therefore, trust your intuition. When this situation comes up, go in the direction that feels good. Trust that intuition over rationally thinking each and every single time moving forward. And this is going to help you to start to jump up those timelines. And you're going to notice this. It's not going to take 4 or 5 of these massive changes to happen in your life in order for you to start to mold your reality into what your heart desires. It only takes a few different timeline shifts to get the ball rolling. And then you're going to see, once you've done it once or twice, it becomes effortless. It becomes more fluid. You're able to get more into the flow state, not falling into those bottom-feeding emotions of fear, doubt, worrying, anxiety, and you're just embracing love moving forward. The second thing you should know about the super blood moon and total lunar eclipses, all of your chakras are going to be opening themselves up and balancing themselves out. Have you been able to trust your intuition? Have you been seeing, as far as having visions, as far as how to move forward? Have you been seeing signs and synchronicities? Because if there was any type of lack in any of those departments, any of those chakras, you will notice that they will be opening up. All of a sudden, you're going to become extra sensitive as far as emotional. You're going to be heightening up your level of sensitivity, which is going to help you as far as beginning to trust your intuition moving forward. Your throat chakra, if it opens, you're going to begin to speak more and more of your authentic truth, and it's going to allow you to let go of caring what other people think of you. Let go of that fear of being judged. And same thing, your third eye and your crown chakra is going to help you as far as seeing the signs and synchronicities, connecting with your angels and your guides and God. It's going to help you as far as envisioning, seeing what will be coming up. But you might be sensing certain physical sensation at the same time. For your third eye and your crown chakra, you might begin to have mild headaches. You might have migraines. You might feel a constant pressure, which is completely normal. Your throat chakra, all of a sudden you might get neck pains. Some of you might get strep throat as an example. And as far as the other chakras, your heart chakra, I'm telling you this, you might become overly emotional, extra sensitive to absolutely everything around you. In your bottom three chakras, you might feel some lower back pain. And if this is just a mild symptoms that you're feeling, just work your way through it. But if they become too intense, make sure to go see your doctor. Make sure that there's nothing wrong with you. But as far as your chakras opening up and aligning, it's going to help you at so many different levels. It's going to help you understand yourself at a much deeper level. Understand what is it that you're passionate about. Begin to see your reality in a completely new way and begin to see that path that you've been wishing for, that path that you've been trying to manifest, you've been envisioning, you've been writing down affirmations. The signs and synchronicities are going to begin to show, but it's going to be a matter of beginning to trust those signs and synchronicities, beginning to trust that heightened intuition as far as how to move forward, calming the mind as much as possible, letting go of that worry, anxiety, stress, and fear, and tap into that love vibrational frequency, getting yourself out in nature whenever possible, meditating. The calmer you're able to make the mind, the clearer your path is going to align. The third thing you should know about the super blood moon and the total lunar eclipse is divine downloads will be coming forth. You will be receiving inspiration out of nowhere. And this is not going to have to be you're sitting there meditating hours on end. These ideas are just going to start to come forth. But there's a big difference between an idea coming forth and just taking in that knowledge and not doing anything with it compared to beginning to take action. And trust me, whatever idea is coming forth is going to help align you as far as the timeline that has everything that your heart desires, as far as what is it that you've been wanting to manifest. But it's now time to start to take action. No matter how little of action you take, when it comes to the law of attraction, you're able to just sit there and meditate all day. And at a certain point, your manifestation will come. You will vibrationally align with this manifestation. But it's when you're able to work with the law of attraction, when you're able to start to take physical action, get the body moving, that is going to help to speed up the process, because it's going to allow you to start. It might not be major shifts right away, but it takes, like I say, a couple of timeline shifts, 2-3 timeline shifts, and your reality has completely shifted. You are now living more and more as far as the reality that you've been wanting to co-create. So whatever idea is going to come forth, put some time and energy in it. Begin to trust that this guidance that you're receiving is going to help you align yourself as far as the type of life that you want to have come forth. And not only this, what you're going to quickly discover is once you start acting on that guidance, all of a sudden, manifesting as far as resources for what is it that you need, as far as the next step, becomes effortlessly. All of a sudden, instead of having this fear, this worry, this doubt, this anxiety comes up whenever big changes are coming forth, whenever seemingly difficult situations are coming forth, you're able to remain calm. You're able to remain in the Zen state, to feel completely at peace because you're trusting your intuition moving forward. And as far as these changes, there's incredible energies over the next 6 months, because we have 2 eclipses now, May and June. We have in August the Lion's Gate, and then November, I think it's November 19th and December 4th, we have 2 other eclipses. Imagine in the next 6 months, if you're able to tap into your heart space, you're able to start to trust on that guidance and act on it, how different your life will be. Right now, what is it that you're lacking? Right now, which direction are you wanting to head into? What is it that you want to manifest? Because taking in this divine download and then beginning to act on it, it's going to help speed up the entire process. And I'm telling you this, those who begin to take action now will not recognize their lives in 6 months from now. You're not going to recognize how much of more of a peaceful state that you're in, how zen you are, how you're able to have more time. You've been given the gift of time in order to tap into what is it that you're passionate about. The 4th thing you should know about the super blood moon and the total lunar eclipse is you're going to be feeling this urge to try something completely new, something that you've never done in your life before, and you have no idea as far as why you're being called to try something new. This happened to me last year. All of a sudden, I wanted to take archery classes. I did a lot of past life regressions. I did a lot of ancestral bloodline inner work. And all of a sudden, I wanted to start to take archery lessons. Unfortunately, last year, everything was closed. But this year, let me tell you this, I will be doing my damnedest in order to go do this. And it's once you do this, what's going to end up happening is it might have nothing to do as far as how is it that you want to move forward. What is it that you're not what is it that you're passionate about, but I'm talking about as far as in business, as far as in your career. But it is the connections that you will be making by trying something new, stepping out of your comfort zone. And this can be anything. It can be dancing classes, cooking classes, painting classes, learning a new musical instrument. It absolutely does not matter what you're feeling drawn to start doing. But the fact that you're getting yourself out there, you're giving God and your angels a chance to align you, a chance to attract certain soul tribe members, attract individuals that you're going to have an incredible deep level connection, that are going to love you at the core for who you are, that are going to respect you as far as your opinion, as you are going to respect them. They're going to be able to help you with whatever is it that you need to move forward. And not only this, you might not realize this right now, but you will be helping them in some type of way. So be open to trying something new. Let go of any type of fear you have as far as this coronavirus, and begin to reconnect with individuals whichever way you can, whichever way you're feeling drawn towards. Because you never know, as far as the law of attraction, your entire life can literally change in a split second. But if you're always staying at home, just meditating and waiting for someone to knock at your door, it's going to take much longer than if you get yourself out there. And not only this, by doing what is it that you're passionate about, trying something new, it's going to become exciting. It's going to allow this inner child to come out. You're going to allow this inner child excitement to come out, something that you might not have felt in a long time. And this excitement, raising your vibrational frequency, allowing your inner child to come out, is going to drastically change your reality in a very short period of time. You're going to notice things, things are going to become a lot more calming, soothing, a lot more peaceful. All of a sudden, you're going to be given the gift of time. You're going to be making these incredible connections, deep level connections. Right now, do you have someone that you're able to open up to about absolutely everything that you're going through? Most likely not. Most people would, after 5% of letting them know what you've gone through, what your new beliefs are, would think that you're absolutely crazy, because they do not understand. But it's once you start to get yourself out of your comfort zone, try something new and exciting, that you're going to start to make these connections, and ask your angels and your guides and God to bring forth a soul tribe member. And then have fun with it. have fun with it, because as far as this journey, it is about the inner happiness. It is about the joy, the peace, and just being able to tap into your creative side and begin to create just for the joy of creating, and not just for example the money that's going to come forth. Just beginning to serve selflessly. And the fifth thing you should know about the super blood moon and the total lunar eclipse is beginning to finally step into your power. Letting go of these self-limited beliefs, letting go of thinking you need to learn more, letting go of thinking that you need to see a clearer picture as far as how is it that you're meant to move forward, and fully embodying yourself. Beginning to speak your authentic truth no matter what. Really becoming true to yourself. And once you do this, once you become the most authentic version of yourself and you realize your full potential, you realize your power, you're gonna get yourself out of that lack mentality, and you're gonna begin to thrive like never before. And what you're gonna notice is once you do this, once you embrace this power, honor it, game over. It is game over, because your manifestation, you're gonna see, it's going to begin to come forth effortlessly, because once you begin to empower yourself, you let the most authentic person come out. You're now aligning more and more on your higher purpose. It might be it might be a very broad at first, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because right now you're at the bottom of the mountain. There's a million different paths you're able to take to make it up the mountain. But at the end of the day, each path will get you to that top of the mountain. And it's once you start to move forward, not in a perfect way, but in the most authentic way. You will make mistakes. You will make mistakes. Doors will be closed, but it does not matter. Don't view a door being closed as failure. View a door being closed as, okay, I thought I was being pulled towards this direction, but there was something I was meant to learn out of this. What was I meant to learn? Take in the life lesson. Be grateful to God and the universe for removing something that no longer serves you, and then continue on your way. Until you decide to give up on your dream, you will have never failed one time in your life. And do you want to right now? You have the choice. Incredible time right now. You have the choice. Imagine yourself at 80 years old. You want to be looking back at life filled with regrets? I should have done this. I should have done that. Why didn't I act on this? Why didn't I talk to this person? Why didn't I do that? Or else do you want to look back and say, boy, did I ever make mistakes, but am I ever glad that I tried? Am I ever glad that I took all those steps, even though I had so many doors closed on me, because I finally found the door that was right for me. I finally aligned myself on my higher purpose, and then life got good. You have a choice right now. And these energies, that's exactly what it's for. Right now, you're seeing as far as the coronavirus, you're seeing as far as the elitists, everything that they're trying to do. That's the dark side. As far as in the cosmos, as far as these eclipses, as far as these gateways that are opening up, this is for the light side. They're going to help you to move forward. And you're going to discover that once you're able to just remotely have an idea as far as how you want to move forward, things are going to begin to align. Once you just start taking action on that guidance, not caring in 6 months what you're going to be doing. Just figuring right now, here's what I should be focusing in on. Just like right now for myself, it's focusing on my YouTube channel. It's not focusing in on my site as far as my spiritual guidance site. It's focused on my channel. That's where I'm being drawn right now, and that's where I'm putting my energy. In a month or two from now, it might be now is going to be beginning to create new courses. But as of this moment, it is this YouTube channel that I'm putting my focus in. It is what I'm being drawn to do. So really empower yourself. Let the most authentic person come out and begin to walk the most authentic path that you possibly could. You're not going to regret it. I know from in the comments that a lot of you right now are feeling pulled towards a certain direction, or feeling to make massive changes in your life. Really tap into your heart space moving forward. Let go. Calm that mind. Close your eyes and begin to envision the two different outcomes. right now. One, staying in your current situation, an example, and two, taking that leap of faith, trying something new, stepping out of that comfort zone for the first time. Take some time and see which one makes you feel better. Because this connection we have with God, we have with our angels, with our guides, with our higher self, is through the love vibrational frequency. It is through our hearts, and our hearts never lies as far as how is it that we're meant to move forward. Our intuition knows the outcome of a situation even before it happens. And right now, you have an incredible opportunity to create changes, not just for the next 6 months, but for the remainder of your life. Incredible positive changes. And I've said it before, 2021 is about having unexpected, beautiful blessings and changes come forth. It's about beginning to connect with like-minded individuals. It's about attracting your soul tribe. It's about attracting your soulmate, as an example. But this is only going to happen once you allow to have life become magical once more, just like you did when you were a young child, moving forward with this childlike excitement, doing things because you're passionate about, because you really enjoy it, and not doing it because you have to. Asking yourself right now, what are you willing to live without? What are you willing to sacrifice in order to really discover your higher purpose, in order to truly begin to align yourself on the highest possible timeline available, and letting go. As far as your materialistic goods, if you're able to see everything as something borrowed instead of hanging on to things tightly, which is causing you a lack mentality, you're going to start to become more grateful for what you have, and it's going to really help you as far as beginning to attract what you desire. So moving forward, you have the choice. It's either continue to take in knowledge, continue to gain some wisdom, and wait for the perfect divine timing, or else beginning to create your own perfect divine timing by starting to take action on that guidance that you're receiving, no matter what it is. If you're being called to take an acting class, a dancing class, a painting class, do it. Because there's a present, there's a gift, there's something waiting for you there that's going to help you shift up timelines. And like I said, a couple shifts in your life is completely changed, just like mine has. I've been given the gift of time like I've never had in my life before, to be able to do what? To tap into what is it that I'm passionate about. Am I still learning? I still have a lot of learning, but I've learned a lot along the way. I've made some major progress as far as allowing the most authentic version of myself to come out, as far as speaking my authentic truth, as far as letting go of that fear of being judged by others. Why? Because my vibrational frequency has literally been repelling away anyone who's not a match, and has been attracting incredible individuals, just like yourself, just like the individuals that open up in the comment section. I met some of the most incredible people from my channel, and you will too. Once you start stepping out of that comfort zone, once you start to try something new, and let go of that fear, let go of that worry, let go of that anxiety, and instead tap into that love vibrational frequency, tap into this excitement. Because as an adult, we all of a sudden have to become so serious that we're on autopilot. We're having to rationally think what's the safest route possible all the time. And we're not meant to survive here on Earth. We are meant to thrive. And right now, as far as this coronavirus, this is exactly what it's going to show, because right now there's never been more possible ways as far as bringing forth abundance than right now with the internet as an example. And you moving forward, if you really want to create more inner happiness, allow the most authentic version of yourself to come out. At first, people are going to be repelled away, but you'll see it's not going to take long. You're going to begin to attract your soul tribe, you're going to begin to attract your soulmate, and you're going to begin to align yourself on the right path. Well, that's going to do it for the video. If you're able to get yourself out in nature, but what I'm talking about is go outside if you're able to at nighttime on the 26th, and look at the moon. See what is it that you need to let go of. Pour your heart into it as far as what is it that you want to bring forth, and really become the most authentic version, and dare to dream big and start taking massive action. Well, that's going to do it for the video. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Namaste.